Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you a really simple acoustic guitar rendition of Let It Be by the Beatles. So if you're familiar with this song, which I'm sure you are, you know that the song is actually played on the piano, and the only guitar that's really in it is when there's the guitar solo. So this is just a simple kind of strumming rendition of the chords from the piano and everything, but just, you know, made it for the acoustic guitar. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. Alright, so the first thing, let's just go through the chords that we're going to be using with this. So we have C major. So my third finger is on the third fret of the A string, second finger is on the second fret of the D string, G string is open, first finger on the first fret of the B string, and the high E is open. Then we have G major. So I'm on the third fret of the low E with my second finger, second fret of the A string with my first finger, D and G strings are open, and I'm on the third fret of the B string with my third finger, and the third fret of the high E with my fourth finger. C, so we have C major, G major, A minor. So for A minor, we can simply, you take the shape we did for C major, but you just move your third finger from the third fret of the A string. We're going to move it up so it's on the second fret of the G string. So the A string is now open, second fret of the D string with my second finger, second fret of the G string with my third finger, first fret of the B string with my first finger, and the high E is open. A minor. And then we have F. Okay, so there's a couple of ways that we can play this F. We could do the full-on bar chord like this, which is, you know, as you probably already know, is a lot more difficult, or we could do it like this. But the way I like to do it is actually like this. So it's actually not F, it's actually F over C. So like would be written F/C. So I'm on the third fret of the A string with my third finger, and the third fret of the D string with my fourth finger. Then the second fret of the G string with my second finger, and then my first finger is barring the first fret of the B and the high E. So that is, like I said, in this case, F over C. The simplest way to play this is actually remove your pinky and move your third finger up. So we're just playing the first four strings. But I really like I just like the way this one sounds. It's got a nice full sound to it. All right. So, like I said, originally the way this is done is on the piano. You know, so like I did like a fingerstyle rendition of this a couple of years ago. You know, the right. Anyway, I'll leave a link for that here if you want to check that out. But for this, we're gonna keep it really simple. So we start off with the intro and the verse, which is the same thing. We start with C. So the strum for this it's just using the universal strum. So that's a downstroke as a half note. So like 1, 2, and then for beat 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So a half note, and then a quarter note, and then 2 eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So that's down, 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 up. So we do that upstroke when we're changing chords. So when we do that upstroke, we're just hitting the first 2, 3 strings, and while that's ringing, we switch chords. So we start off with the C with that strum pattern. It's G to A minor to F, back to C, G. Okay, so for that little riff right there, and this little riff is repeated, it's at the end of every verse, it's at the end of the intro, and then it has like an extended part that we'll look at later for the chorus. Alright, so for this little riff, we start off, we just strum F, And then the easiest way to do this is, instead of removing all of your fingers, do the F, just leave your first finger where it is, and then take your middle finger and move it from the 2nd fret of the G string to the 2nd fret of the D string. And now you're going to strum the D string and the G string together. The G string is just open. And then remove that finger. Now again, I'm just moving my finger out of the way so you can see. And then the D and the D string both played open together. So we have the F, and then we're going to go to a C. So this is why you want to leave your first finger here, so that way it's just easier to, make sure you stay in place. So that's like 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that's the intro. So the intro would be, Then it goes into the verse, same thing. So now we're going to look at the chorus. Now with the chorus on this, it's the same chords, we're just changing the order up a little bit. So we start off with A minor, same strumming pattern, to G, to F, to C. Okay, now the next part starts with C, so we end up doing that strumming pattern twice on this C on the chorus. This is the only time where we do that. So the chorus again, A minor, G, F, C, C, G, and that riff. Alright, so that's the intro, that's the verse, and the chorus. So now that just leaves us with, there's a little like interlude, short interlude part before the guitar solo, and again at the end of the song, that uses partially that riff that we went over, but there's more to it. So it goes like intro, verse, chorus, chorus, I think chorus twice, and then the guitar solo. So for the guitars, for that, we start off with this little breakdown thing before the guitar solo. So it starts off the same as other ones. We have the F, C, and then you're going to put your first finger onto the 1st fret of the A string, and you're going to hit the A string and the D string together, but the D string is open. And then both of those strings open. So G, F, C. So that little end to the whole thing is F, da, C, da, G, F, C, and then it repeats. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And it does that twice, and then it goes into the actual guitar solo. So we're not going to go over actually how to play the guitar solo, but if you were going to like play along with the track, you'd still want to be able to play the the rhythm guitar part during this part. What it is, it's just the same thing as the verse. So C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, and then after, and it does that a couple of times. We'll leave them in the chorus again. Twice on the chorus. So it's like that little thing again at the end of the song. Alright, so that's all there is to it. Like I said, it's fairly easy, but it's a really fun song to play, and everybody knows it. A good one to play at the, around the campfire, at the, next party, barbecue, whatever. It's a good one to play. Everybody can sing along, and it's not terribly tough to play on the guitar. So if you're new, if you're fairly new, like some of these transitions with F and stuff might be a little bit difficult, but just, put in the time, the practice, and you'll be able to get it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this lesson, or if you have any requests for future lessons from either myself or one of the other instructors at GuitarControl.com. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Anyway, that is all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.